Hello everyone, this is Susan from Susan Hiles Art and welcome to my channel today. I'm excited to announce today that Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming and I have decided to continue our open collaborations in 2023. And for the first 2 months, we have asked a couple awesome crafters, which most of you probably know, to co-host along with us. So it is Helen from Moss Cottage and Maria from Maria's Miscellany. And everybody's links are below. So check out Sheree, check out Maria, check out Helen. For sure. So the four of us are going to be hosting together for January and February of this year. And so if you don't know what an open collaboration is, what it is where Sheree and I, we've been doing this for over a year now. So since the end of 2021. And, we put out some prompts every month, and every Friday we have videos that come out. And, but the open collaboration is if you make YouTube videos and you use our hashtag for that month, anybody that searches for that hashtag will find your videos and watch them as well. So it's a great way for us to all come together and craft, use the prompts, and end up with some amazing crafty projects. And it's really a lot of fun. You meet new people, you get new subscribers to your channel. And you don't have to do it every single Friday. Of course, we would love that. But, if you needed to skip a Friday here or there, that's more than fine. We're not tied to, oh, you have to do it every single week. No. We just want people to participate. So for January and February, we decided to do 2 months worth of prompts. Oh, and let me just kind of mention, if you do want to participate, just, you can tell us, but you don't have to, because we're doing things a little bit differently in 2023. But let me share with you what our open collaboration is for January and February. I kind of look at it as a series. It is an open collaboration, but it's kind of like a series. So the series is to recycle, reuse, repurpose your stash, and make a treasure. So that's what this is all about. Is that, right? Recycle, reuse, repurpose your stash, and make a treasure. The hashtag that you would use is hashtag stashtotreasure. And that's what is going to get people watching your videos, is to use that hashtag. So always make sure that you spell it correctly. You have one letter missing or one extra letter or whatever, it's not going to work. So it has to be hashtag stashtotreasure, all together. So the prompts for January and February are all listed below in my description box. All this information is. But as you read through it, you'll see that we offer a lot of different prompts. Now, a prompt is a prompt, right? It is not... They're not steps that you have to take. They're not instructions. They're not directions. They're prompts. They're to prompt you to get your stash out and to make something. You can make whatever you want to make. It doesn't matter to us what you make, as long as you get your stash out and use it. So like the first prompt, so for next Friday, January 13th, it's about using packaging, boxes, junk mail, that sort of thing. Then the next week is books, book pages, book covers. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You'll see it below, but we kind of go through all different kinds of prompts that, you know, we're pretty sure mostly everybody has in their stash. But even if you didn't have, you know, packaging, boxes, or junk mail, you can just do something else. We want you to use your stuff. And then there's an optional or free choice on the bottom that you can use as you would like or not at all. And we have just a little list of some other ideas, like some wallpaper, some paints, some, you know, postage stamps. So there's a nice array. So if you didn't have packaging, maybe you wanted to use postage stamps for January 13th, something like that. So you can, you know, you can do that. Feel free to you know, be, you know, flexible. We're flexible with the prompts, so we hope you are as well. So, and you can make something new every week, or I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a junk journal, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. But I'll show you that in a minute. Let me finish with this part first. So if you would like to participate, now this is different. This is different. So post a video on YouTube for any or all of the days listed above. Add my YouTube channel link, Sheree's, Maria's, and Helen's in your description boxes. And they're all below in my description box, so you can copy paste. Easy peasy. And be a subscriber to our YouTube channels. And then you're going to use the hashtag #stashtotreasure. And you will search for participating videos by using the hashtag. So we are not going to put your channel links in our description boxes. It gets pretty administratively time consuming to do that. So we're going to try it this way where we just use the hashtag. So please be sure to click on the hashtag. You'll see it on everybody's channel. Just make sure it's spelled right. And if you click on that, it's going to take you to all the videos with that hashtag. So you'll be able to find everybody's videos. So now let's get into what I'm going to do for packaging, boxes, and junk mail. Like I said, I'm going to make a junk journal. Now, if you're like me, you kind of save like way more than you should as far as packaging goes, right? And junk mail. So I probably save more packaging than I do actual junk mail. So, except for envelopes. I have a thing with envelopes and bags. I just do. Never mind the boxes. But I bought a book last summer. And it came in this, you know, from Barnes & Noble. And I saved this box because, let me put it this way. Just look at this. This is screaming to be a junk journal. It just is. So this opens, then that opens. So I have a trifold, and it has these flaps. I could put maybe like a waterfall kind of effect here with stuff, whatever it is I decide, right? I have this, I have the flap, I have the cover, the whole cover to decorate. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This is what I'm going to use as my cover for my junk journal. So that's that. You know, I also saved like this. So this was a gift card came in this for my granddaughter. And, you know, you can use just like an envelope, right? So just, well, I don't want to fold it because I don't know how I'm going to use this, but just as an example, you know, you can use even regular mailing envelopes. You can use envelopes and cut them and fold them and make pockets and all that fun stuff. Or you can add them to a journal. So I have that out because I might want to use it. So this came with the book, this piece of, I'll call it junk mail. And I kept this one piece because it has like a little pocket already. And like, so I could decorate the front of it and everything. And I have a pre-made pocket, so I had to keep that. And then, of course, there's the bags. You know, you can use bags. You can stamp on bags. You can paint on bags. And then you can add them to your journal. You can make it the cover of your journal. You can make them pages in your journal. You can punch them out and have different shapes with your beautiful paints and stenciling and stamps and all that stuff. Bags you can just add, right? So you could like put adhesive on the back of a bag and adhere that to a page in your journal, and then you have a pocket, an automatic pocket. This happens to be a fairly larger bag, but you know, there's all different sizes. Bags are an awesome option to use for packaging, right? And junk mail. So it's endless. I know you guys know that. And then what I was thinking, I've had this box out. I actually shared this last year because I knew that, you know, it was a future project I knew I was eventually going to do. And I think as of this moment right now, then I'm going to use a lot of this stuff in this box. So I have these stationery, they're both blue, boxes that I got from a thrift store. And so I was thinking of pulling in some of these things. Don't know if I will, but I have them there. I have this from a thrift store. So like one of the prompts is fabric. Well, you know, I love this. It's a dotted Swiss fabric. It's vintage. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I'd like to pull that in. Then I have, I don't know, like I threw this stuff in here a long time ago. This is actually a linen napkin. So I don't know, I might pull that in. I have a little paper clip, altered paper clip that I like. I don't know, I don't even remember what I put in this box, okay? So it's like, we're looking at this together. I have some ribbon. Ribbon is one of our prompts. This is from packaging. This held together, I wanna say, oh, I don't know, some kind of fabric, because it was creating high quality fabrics to inspire and delight. So I have no idea what this is. But it is packaging, so I have that. This is also packaging. This was from like an iPad, or it was probably from an iPad packaging. So I have that, and it's kind of like fabric. I have another bag that I had in here. And then what I really wanted to use was, well, I have this. This is a piece of like burlap that I've had in my stash for forever. So that would probably fall under the category of fabric. But I have this scrapbook paper that, I want to make sure my address isn't on this thing underneath, that I've had for, I don't know, 6-7 years. And I love it. And it is something Journey. What is the name of that company? I don't even know if it's around anymore. Something Journey. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I have a parrot, and I just think it's so beautiful. And it is double-sided. So, you know, like how fun is that, right? And I can decide what color I want to go with. Do I want to go with the more pinks? Do I want the blues? Do I want both? I mean, look at this. I mean, like, how amazing is this, right? So that's my plan. And I do have some solid colors in here, some from Basel, Echo Park. And then I have another piece of packaging and envelope down there. So these things have been in here for probably, well, many months, maybe a year, right? A long time. And so now I want to try to get to use as much of this as I can. And so that is my plan. Now you can do whatever you want. You don't have to make, like, so every week I'm going to be adding to this journal. That's what I'm going to do. So as the weeks go on, you know, like, so the first week I'll take the packaging and I'll put it together in a better way. And then the week after that, you know, I'll, I don't know, make envelopes or whatever out of book pages. And then I'll continue on. Then comes the scrapbook paper, which you just saw, right? And on and on. So every week I'm going to add to my junk journal. But that's it. And so we are really happy. Sheree and I are so happy to have Helen and Maria join us as co-hosts to start out the year. We're really happy about that. So let us know what you think. You are all invited to join into this collaboration. So if it's something you think that you're interested in, comment and just say, I'm, you know, excited to join. I'll definitely join. You know, I'll join when I can. I'll whatever. Just kind of leave us a comment so we have a feel for how many people will be joining us. And that's it. So thank you so much for being here and watching and considering doing this with us. That's it for today. So I'll see you next Friday where I start working on my packaging for my junk journal. All right. God bless everybody. And be sure to check out Sheree, Maria, and Helen. Their links are below. God bless. Bye-bye.